You want to be rich? Don't be an employee.
Okay.
You want to be rich? Be an entrepreneur.
Okay.
But it's a choice. Employees have to save money, get out of debt, buy a house,
Right.
and invest in the stock market. I don't touch any of that stuff. I'm not saying you shouldn't, but I don't have to. I'm an entrepreneur. I buy the gold mine. I get the gold. I buy the silver mine. I buy the real estate. I buy the hotels. I do not save dollars.
Okay.
I use debt to buy real estate.
Right.
I pay no taxes legally,
Yeah.
and I save gold and silver.
Do you ever wonder why some people never seem to struggle with money? No matter what happens, while most of us barely get by, I used to live paycheck to paycheck. Every month felt like a battle. Bills piled up, deadlines loomed, and no matter how hard I worked, it felt like I was running in place. I tried saving, cutting costs, working extra hours, but it never worked. I was frustrated, angry, and honestly at times hopeless. Then I read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and something Robert Kiyosaki said hit me like a lightning bolt. It's not the money you make, it's what you do with it every day that makes you rich. At first I didn't get it. I thought, how can something so simple actually change my life? But the truth is, it can. And it did. The habit he talks about is simple, but almost no one does it. Every day focus on building assets, not liabilities. Every dollar you earn, ask yourself, will this grow my wealth or just disappear? Invest a little, learn a little, plan a little every single day. Track it. Write it down. Make it a habit. Most people spend first and save last. Rich people do the opposite. It's that simple habit, small, repeated, consistent, that compounds over time into real wealth. I started small. Where? She there? It didn't feel like much, but every day I asked myself, is this moving me closer to freedom or keeping me stuck? Slowly the stress of payday disappeared. Slowly the numbers began to grow. Months later, I was seeing results I never imagined. And it all started with one habit, one choice, one shift in how I handled my money. You don't need a windfall, a special job, or luck to start. You just need to start today. Track every dollar, invest in assets, and keep going. One small habit, repeated every day, can change your entire financial future. This is what Robert Kiyosaki teaches. This is what works. And this is what can make you rich forever. If you start now, your future self is waiting for you to take that first step. Don't wait. Start today, and here's the thing most people don't realize. Wealth isn't about luck, it isn't about who you know. And it definitely isn't about working harder than everyone else. It's about training your mind to see opportunities where others see obstacles, to make decisions today that pay off tomorrow, and to value assets over instant gratification. I remember a friend of mine, someone who always seemed to have it all together. He laughed at my small savings, my careful tracking, my daily habits. But 5 years later, he was still living paycheck to paycheck, stressed every month, while I had built a foundation that gave me options, freedom, and security. That's the power of one habit repeated consistently over time. And you can start right now. You don't need a special degree. You don't need to be a genius. All you need is discipline. Take one step, invest $1. Make one smart decision today, and then do it again tomorrow. Build the habit, not the hype. Focus on your assets, not your liabilities. Read, learn, plan, act. It's not flashy, it's not instant, but it works, and it's what separates those who struggle from those who never have to worry about money again. So I'm telling you this because I've been where you are. I've felt the stress, the fear, the frustration, but I've also experienced what it feels like to take control, to see growth, to finally breathe, knowing you're building something that no one can take from you. That's the difference between a mindset that waits for life to hand you luck and a mindset that creates luck, opportunity, and real wealth. One habit repeated every day can change your life forever. Start today. Your future self is already thanking you for it. And here's something most people never tell you. It's not enough to just start the habit. You have to commit to it when it's uncomfortable, when you feel like quitting, when life throws setbacks at you. There will be days when you feel like you're getting nowhere, when your bank account barely moves, when it seems like everyone else is winning while you're stuck. That's exactly when the habit matters most. Because real wealth isn't built when everything is easy. It's built in those moments of persistence, focus, and discipline. I've seen people give up because the results weren't instant. But the truth is, money doesn't just appear overnight. Freedom doesn't come with the snap of your fingers. It comes with a daily commitment to choices that build you up, not tear you down. I want you to imagine yourself 5 years from now. Will you still be worrying about bills? Stuck in the same cycle, watching life pass you by? Or will you be looking back proud that you started small, built one habit, and changed your life forever? That's the power Robert Kiyosaki talks about. That's the habit everyone overlooks. And here's the kicker, anyone can do it. No matter your age, no matter your income, no matter where you're starting from, you can start today. One small decision, one consistent action repeated every day will create momentum. Momentum that compounds into freedom. Momentum that compounds into wealth. And once you see it start working, once you feel that relief, that security, that control, it changes everything. You stop reacting to life. You start creating it. You stop being a passenger. You become the driver, and that, my friend, is the real secret to never being poor again. Not luck, not talent, not connections. Just one habit done right every single day. Start today, and let your future self live a life you can only imagine right now. And here's the final truth I want you to feel deep in your bones. Life isn't about waiting for the perfect opportunity, for the perfect paycheck, or for someone else to hand you a break. Life is about taking the small steps, every single day that no one else sees. The quiet decisions, the disciplined actions, the tiny habits that build invisible momentum. That's what separates the people who are stuck, stressed, and always struggling from the people who are financially free, confident, and in control of their lives. Robert Kiyosaki didn't get rich by chance. He got rich by making one decision and then another every day, no matter how he felt, no matter what life threw at him. And you can do the same. Start today. Start with one small habit. Track your money. Invest in something that grows. Learn something new. Build an asset, not a liability. And when the days feel long, when the results seem small, remember this wealth is invisible at first. It grows quietly. It compounds slowly. But over time, that one habit, the one most people ignore, becomes unstoppable. Your small actions today create the life you'll thank yourself for tomorrow. So I'm telling you right now, don't wait. Don't hope for luck. Don't wait for someone to save you. Start this habit today. Take control. Build assets. Invest in yourself. Protect your future. And most importantly, believe that you can do it. Because I promise you, your future self will look back and say, I'm glad I started when I did. One habit done consistently can change your entire financial story forever. Start today, be disciplined. Stay consistent, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never imagined.